Stevie Y, man. Look at him wheeling and dealing, going out there and doing what it is that he is doing. The Red Wings have made 2 straight picks in the second round of the 2023 NHL Draft, 41st and 42nd overall. They had the 43rd overall pick, but they actually traded down with the Predators, so they do have themselves another pick at 47. We'll make another video when that pick comes and goes. But let's talk about the 2 back-to-back picks by the Red Wings at the start of this second round, starting out with the first goalie taken off the board in the draft period. Trey Augustine was a 46th ranked overall player who went 41st, so he's kind of in this territory of where he was projected to go. And even though he's only 6'1", 179, the NTDP goalie had himself a .926 save percentage in 33 NTDP games, which is interesting because if you go over to Elite Prospects, you could see that this is actually the best save percentage out of any goalie in the U18 team's history. Now, I'm not going to go out there and say that Trey Augustine is going to be better than John Gibson, or Joseph Woll, or Jack Campbell, Thatcher Demko even, but Trey Augustine having the numbers that he does is a very good sign for anybody that's just looking at the numbers, looking at what it is the historical data says. Augustine is an athletic goaltender. I'm sure there are birds out there. You could hear the birds. Yeah, it's coming across in the audio here. It's early morning in Vancouver, but Trey Augustine, athletic goaltender, very good reflexes, a guy who backstopped the NTDP this season. He's a good prospect, especially as the first goalie taken in the 2023 draft. And right after, at 42nd overall, you have yourselves a physical, defensively-minded right-handed defenseman from the OHL, Andrew Gibson. 6'3", 198. He's a big dude, taken, as we had said, 42nd by the Wings. You could say this was a bit of a reach because he was consolidatedly ranked to go 77th, but this is a player who, after battling back from injuries, was able to establish himself for Team Canada at the U18s. He had 3 points in 7 games played. He played a top 4 role there. He also had 21 points in 45 Sioux Greyhounds games. He was a pretty alright rookie defenseman in the OHL this season, so seeing Andrew Gibson get taken right after Trey Augustine, 2 pretty solid picks here for the Wings at the start of round 2. And then we have ourselves another pick that's going to be made in a few minutes here at 47th overall. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your opinions about Trey Augustine and Andrew Gibson? You know what? Do we want to wait a little bit for the Wings to make their 47th overall pick? It's happening live in front of me as I'm recording this video. You know what? It's pretty close by. We can wait a little bit and talk about these 2 picks a little bit more. So the Red Wings really did bolster up their right-handed depth with this year's crop of guys. Obviously, Axel Sandin-Pellikka taken in the 17th overall spot, and then Andrew Gibson here taken a few picks later in the second round. Definitely 2 different types of players. While Andrew Gibson is a lot more of a physical, stick-on-stick defender type of player, Axel Sandin-Pellikka, taken in the first round, is a lot more of an offensively-minded guy. So, interesting to see what the Wings are doing with their D-core. Obviously, this will pair very nicely behind guys like Moritz Seider, behind other players on the left side like Simon Edvinsson. You still have some other players in there like Wallander. Gonna have to get used to saying that. Wallander is a Red Wings prospect and Willander is a Canucks prospect. As for Trey Augustine, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with him because he was in the NTDP this previous season, so he was just kind of there in Michigan. He's going over to Michigan State University in the NCAA, so the Red Wings are going to have themselves a lot of prime opportunities to scout him, see what he's about. He's going to be in their backyard in the NCAA scene. There's a cop outside ringing the sirens, and I'm not too sure if you can hear that in the audio. The Wings are taking their sweet time to make this 47th overall pick. My goodness, what's going on here? Either way, though, the Wings do have quite a few goaltending prospects already, but at the same time, it's not like too many is a bad thing. There you go, the Red Wings 47th overall pick. It says that the pick is in, but that it's not showing who actually was taken. Oh, okay. There was a guy taken here. I just cannot see it. Brady Cleveland, let's go. Let's go out there and look at his profile and do this right on the fly here because I am such a professional YouTuber. Brady Cleveland, University of Wisconsin, left-handed defender, 6'4". So as we had just said, bolstering up the blue line with big guys, with skilled guys. Cleveland was supposed to be taken in the 120th overall spot, and he ends up getting taken 47th overall by the Wings in this second round. Take a look at the profile here. 6 points in 55 games played with the NTDP. Definitely a more defensively minded and physical type of guy. He had 106 penalty minutes. Definitely not a guy that I think is going to put up big numbers, but as the scouting report says on the TV screen, he's a big dude, he's a physical dude, he is more so of a shutdown dude. So we'll see what happens with these three players, Trey Augustine, Andrew Gibson, as well as Brady Cleveland, as they continue their careers. Cleveland is heading over to the Wisconsin Badgers next season, so it's going to be nice to see him in that system for all the Red Wings fans that are going to be paying attention to that. So these are your three Red Wings taken in the second round here, and it comes in this order: Augustine, Gibson, Cleveland. Let me know your thoughts at the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.